Hey, Ed Wilkie. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Forms along with Mule to create a very simple form that will automatically send an email to parents whenever a student is missing a homework assignment. All right, so the first thing you want to do is open up your browser, and you probably want to go to Google Drive. If you don't have a Google Drive account, I would highly recommend that you get one. I know that our district is a OneDrive, but there's so much stuff here that Google will do that it's worth it. Plus, you get more storage, and you get all the add-ons. So anyway, you're gonna, if you need to sign in, if you need to create an account, create an account. I'm just going to go to my Drive. So once you create your account, then it'll open up a drive that'll look something like this. So I've already created this template. I'm going to just go here, and I'm going to click on the missing assignments or missing homework form. So I'm going to click there. Okay, so this is the missing homework form. This is a very simple form in Google Drive. So all you have to do is type in, if I edit this, I can show you how this works. Name, and then you put in the help. Make sure you get them to put in first and last name, and then you just want it to be a text answer. Okay, and you want it to be required. You got to make all these required, otherwise they won't put them in there. Okay, and then name of the assignment, and again that's just another text answer. Make sure it's required. Parents' email address, also a requirement, a text answer. If you don't have to put this in there, but you can. How many days late is the assignment? And I kind of created this as a multiple choice. So is it 1 day late, 2, 3, or 4 days or more? And that kind of gives the parent more information. And that's it for the form. It's a very simple form. Once you've created the form, then you can go to View Responses. Now, here's where you're going to add the Mule add-on. Now, I know there's add-ons right here in the form itself, but you don't want to add Mule here. You have to add it in the Responses section. So you go to View Responses. You can see I've already kind of been practicing with this. And then you go to Add-ons, and so you can see I've already got Mule here on mine already, but you go to Get Add-ons, and you'll type in Mule. And there's Mule, and in this button will say Install, and you'll install it. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different add-ons and cool stuff you can do, but this one's pretty neat. Okay, so once you get there, now you'll see Mule, and you'll open it. Okay, once you open it, this Mule is basically an email merge utility. Okay, so it's gonna automatically send out emails for you. You want to make sure that you've got this form trigger on so that it sends the email on a form submit. Now, if you would prefer it to be on a time trigger, like maybe you want all the emails to be sent out at the end of the day instead of immediately, then you can go over here and you can click this and you can set the timer for it. I've just got mine set to whenever the kid hits submit, it's going to send that email. Okay. So then you go to Next and Templates. Okay. Now here's where you can get kind of crazy if you wanted to. Depending on how the kid answers the form questions, you can make an email dependent on how they answer. Now for our cases here, I'm just going to leave it as one standardized email, and that's going to be sent out. But if you want to have 2 or 3 or more emails based upon how they answer, you can do that here. And you're going to go to Save Template Settings. And the next thing you're going to do is go to Edit Templates. Okay, so here's where you do most of the work right here. Okay, so you can see here that you've got these buttons, and you've got the timestamp, the name of the assignment, parent's email address, how many days late. That's all those questions, right? So in the 2, you can see mine's already filled out. In the 2, all you have to do is click up here and then click on parent's email address, and it will automatically populate that field. Okay. Now, if you want to put in your email address here, you can, and then that way it'll send an email to your email address as soon as the kid fills it out. Then you can put in reply to, so this is going to give the parents, when they hit reply or respond, it's going to send it to your email address. The subject, missing assignment for media applications or whatever your subject matter is. Okay, so you can see here, I've got dear parent or guardian. This is an automated email. I put automated email just to let them know that, hey, this is not a, I didn't write this. This is automatic. To let you know that, so you type this in. This is an automated email to let you know that space, and then you go up here and you hit name, and it'll put the kid's name there. It'll do that. So that, Johnny has not turned in, and then you click name of the assignment, and has not turned in, fractions or whatever. Okay. The assignment is currently, and then you just click on how many days past due is it, and it'll right there, and then it'll tell them how many days it's past due. And then you could say, there is a 10-point penalty, or whatever our I think that's right. If our district policy, according to our district policy, whatever the penalty can be. I just put 10-point penalty for each day the assignment is past due. Please speak with Johnny. Again, I put name, and encourage him or her to turn in this assignment as soon as possible. Please let me know if you have any questions, and then you're finished with it. And then once you're done with that, you preview and send all. And then you can just get out of that. And then you can just practice. You can go to the check it. You can go to your live form, fill it out, and you can change the background of this form. I've just kept it pretty basic here, but you can change the background and all that stuff if you want to edit the form. You could fill it out, put in your instead of putting in a parent email address, put in your email address and hit submit, and see if it works. And so it's pretty cool. The only thing that you might be thinking is, well, what if the kid puts in the wrong email address? Because a kid would do that. They'd switch up a number or switch up a letter, or put in a Domino's pizza email address, and that could very well happen. The cool thing that you can do with this, what you can do with this is you can go to your responses, every day or every other day, and you can see the email address that the student put in. And obviously, if you're not getting a response from the parent back, within the next day or two, then you might have to shoot an email to them or whatever. But this could be a great time-saving feature for you. And if you've got 2 or 3 computers in your classroom, a good idea would be to have 1 computer or 2, depending on how many students you've got not turning in their work, and just have that form open so they can just go right over there, fill out that form, and get right back to their seat so they could get to work. They could also access it from their cell phone. It's kind of a little bit more difficult to keep track of that and watch that, but that's also an option. Okay? Try it out. See how you like it. Let me know if you have any questions. You know where to find me. All right, thanks. Bye, Wilkie.